Hey guys, welcome back to WODdoc Project 365, episode 1303. Guys, if you're following along on YouTube, please jump on over to thewoddoc.com. Check out all of our full-length videos because that's where we house them. We've been going through this headstand to handstand progression, and we're getting close to the end here, guys. If you guys have been following along over the last several episodes, we started on a headstand where we're supported by our hands, and then a headstand that was forearm assisted, and then transitioned into supporting ourselves with our hands into a traditional handstand position. But if you notice, the difference that will be between yesterday's episode and today is that yesterday we started with our back towards the wall. It's a safer position, and it's a position in which we can build shoulder integrity, shoulder strength, shoulder endurance. Today what we're going to start doing is we're worrying more about the strength in our wrist, because that's what's going to allow us to balance. And it's typically one of the parts that we're the most efficient in when we try to start doing handstands. And the difference with that is now our chest is going to be facing the wall rather than our back, okay? So when we're working on shoulder endurance and building shoulder strength, we should put our back towards the wall because it's a safer position if we start to fatigue and whatnot. When we're working on balance itself and working on wrist strength and learning how to balance on the palms of our hands, we really should be getting our chest towards the wall, because it allows us to put ourselves in a little bit more neutral position. I'll show you what I mean right now. When I get into a position, the position that I want to see you guys in, you could do a wall walk. I'm teaching this weekend, so we're in the hotel. I'm doing the best I can for you guys. If we're doing a wall walk up there, okay, and I get into a position that looks like my traditional handstand position, okay, this allows me to bring one leg off the wall to where I'm only balancing just a little bit with one leg on the wall, right? So everything is in that traditional handstand position, including this leg that's off the wall, and I'm really able to start teetering where I'm just giving myself just a little bit of balance. Ideally, I start to feel that pressure into my fingertips. Okay, if I go against the wall, if I put my back into the wall like this, right, and I get up into this position, it's really hard for me to hold that same position. I tend to arch back with this leg that's touching the wall, right, and it pushes my back away from the wall, pushes me away from the wall, and brings me out of that nice hollowed position that I'm looking at keeping it. You can do it both ways. I just find it better to work on the balance with my wrists when I'm facing the wall versus my back is facing the wall, okay? Now, what we're really trying to focus on here, when we get up and we get our chest against the wall and we get our hands active into the ground, we want to really focus on getting that pressure away from this heel portion of our hand and allowing it to start to creep into the knuckles, or the first knuckles of the hand, right? And the reason for that is because we need to be able to teeter back and forth between here and here to balance, okay? We're not really looking at trying to get a whole bunch of pressure into the fingers and whatnot. Yes, it's active hands and stuff like that can help, but what we're really trying to do is use this portion of our hand as our main balance point, okay? And if we're having trouble with that, if our wrists aren't strong enough with that flexion or our shoulders aren't strong enough, then we have some exercises that we can do with that. But this is our next step before going to buddy handstands, which we'll do tomorrow, okay? Questions, comments, please post them below, guys. And if not, we are here each and every day optimizing function to optimize performance.